And that shit is loud on my side. Tarubine versus Yamachan. Good old Elena. Who does reversal crouch jab? What the fuck? What game is this? Is this Street Fighter? Is this Street Fighter 5? That's whack as fuck in this game. It's like a terrible decision. What are these light normals? I don't understand why either of them are playing the way they are. This is kind of choppy footage. Could be for the giant download I'm having, though. I have to make sure that I'm not dropping any frames. It looks okay. That's a good uppercut. Ooh. It's very hard to wake up in Street Fighter 3. There are a lot of overheads everywhere. That's a good tech. Ugh. That could have been a big jumping combo, but Elena suck at combos. That background house went clean over that down medium kick. That's cool as fuck when I see shit like that. That was like a walk forward throw. It's very common to walk slightly out of throw range at third strike on the opponent's wake up if you're like trying to bait something. So like waking up with throw is almost always a bad idea, but waking up walk forward into throw is actually okay. But it's like it feels so risky. You're almost always better off just waking up blocking than worrying about throws. If you get thrown, you get thrown at third strike, honestly. It's like okay to get thrown. A lot of people just accept the fact that they're going to eat throws intentionally. It's very common at high level play. So you'll like tech throws if it's something where no other thing can happen. Like after a forward dash, you can throw. But on wake up, it's just like, this isn't worth the frame trap. Very nice. Show some live chat. I guess it's pretty late. What's that name? Hide? I don't know what that means. That was probably a failed tar combo. I don't know. Tar combo into regular fireballs isn't that common because it's parry bait. It's not very risky to try for the red parry, and if you get the red parry, it does a lot of free damage. Prefer to just do tar combo by itself, just medium punch, hard punch. Some characters might be able to punish that, but Aura can't. That was cool. You can get a juggle there. If you get an anti-air, EX mallet. That's like Elena's best scenario. She can actually get, depending on the connect, she can actually get multiple EX mallets on mid-air opponents, and she actually has a touch of dizzy using that. There's some situations where it's controllable. You'll never see it in a real match, but like against Oro, if Oro does EX uppercut, Elena can do 4 EX mallet smashes in a row, and it'll touch of stun. Dude, it's Sainomi. You don't come in here that often. Yo, what up? Long time no chat. How's your chun coming along? How you enjoying Street Fighter 5? Still playing it? Barignon, please. That was a good jump. Remy has a lot of real jumpable stuff. Remy, I feel like Remy can't win this matchup. There's no way. He can't stop heal. Nice, good parry. That's a really good thing to be able to action parry. It's not hard, it's just useful. Elena can... Elena doesn't get a free ride around fireballs. She's still got to work her way around them. Her stun output is pretty high. Remy doesn't like that. Yum. Charge characters hate overheads. Remy actually doesn't worry about charging that much. I mean, he worries about charging backwards a lot. So you do have to use down back to maintain your position while charging backwards. But he doesn't worry about flash kicks almost at all. Remy's flash kick is pretty bad, honestly. It's very mediocre. It's not a great anti-air. It's super risky on block or air parry. And it cancels the super, but the juggles are really shit. And he doesn't have that many setups. He can't confirm into it very easily. I think he can do like 2 jabs or 3 jabs into flash kick, which you never ever see because he's never close and jab has no mix-up. And then he can do like anti-air crouch fierce or just any crouch fierce into flash kick. And that's pretty common. There was one right there. That's like it. He has like no other flash kick setups. It's pathetic. Remy has such a hard time landing that flash kick. It's actually called, actually I don't remember. Is it Rising Rage Flash or is that the super? I mentioned this before, but this matchup is basically like a mirror, except Chun-Li's damage output is a lot higher. Alina's mix-up is like a smidge better, but Chun-Li's damage is like over triple. Tarvine played that well. You have to kind of go super hard against Chun before she gets her first meter. Chun-Li is the most vulnerable before she has a super bar. That's your best chance. Oh. Your second best chance is after she uses a super bar. It's such an impossible battle when Chun-Li has a super stocked, trying to get damage on her without ever eating that super. It's not worth it to like intentionally eat the super or anything like that either. But it does help that she loses it once she uses it. See, this is an ugly scenario. He could have lost right then, but Chun-Li's being greedy and trying to save it, or just wasn't ready. I would have burned the super there. Elena can easily kill Chun from that health. That's like 2 pokes. 2.5 pokes. Yeah, like he just did that much damage with like generic footsies. And Chun-Li still got the super. 2-bar super from Chun-Li was a mistake. That could have been a super. That was just an error. That was like unmistakably a good idea. It's kind of hard to hit confirm. It's actually one of the harder hit confirms in the game. Ouch. Fuck. Well, that's pretty much GG. This is a really, really uphill battle. Yeah. Even if he got Chun-Li lower, Chun-Li was going to get a super, and Chun-Li super is very hard to get out of in a chip scenario. See the Daigo parry? The fuck is that name? Muru Muru, and then that's the kanji for good luck, which is like, I think Shiawase, but it's not used in that. I think that's Shiawase. I don't actually know, but it's not written. It's not pronounced Shiawase there. And then it's got the mouth, but that could just be a row. I don't know if that's a kanji or a katakana, because they look identical. That's not even. That might not even be the same one. I can't tell because of the font. That might actually have a dot in the center or something weird like that. I've never seen a character like that. I think it's just a box. It sure looks like there's a dot in the center, but it could just be the font. That was nice. That was a very ideal punish. Block the first hit, get pushed out, ready, space yourself for a jumping combo and jump in. It's very easy, but it's just nice when you see it. Very well executed. A lot of people don't go for jump in punishes there. Oro's actually got it pretty nice, because even if he's cornered, he can still go for a jump in punish, because Oro can very easily steer. Oro can always get a jump in, like from anywhere on the screen. Oro can be right next to you and get a jump in where he lands on the front. Oro can be full screen and get a jump in where he lands on the front. Oro has complete control of his jumps. Between the super jump and the double jump. Oh, very nice jump in. That could have been a tech throw. Alex players make this look not that bad. I wonder if it's actually not that bad. I always imagined it like it would be shit. But Alex players make it look okay. I mean, I don't even know who this Chun-Li is. This is Yachi. Like a Yachi berry? Like a Garchomp? Like a Landorus D? Ooh. What are some other Yachi mons? Rayquaza? Mence. Dragonite. Damn, there's a lot of mons. There are a lot of dragons that are quad weak to ice, aren't there? Oh, that was cool. That move is a little suicidal. The flip kick. What's it called? You know. It's very parryable on reaction, but the light one is the hardest to parry, and it does dodge throws. I said Landorus, so this is like the second one I said. Nice name. You were waiting for the Pokemon reference. Yachi Landorus. I haven't seen that ever. No one runs that. Yachi Garchomp was somewhat common. People always run the Helmet Landorus or the Leftovers Landorus, or sometimes the Scarf Landorus. Don't see sets besides that. I really like Earthplate. You know, as a set I really love is Earthplate Dual Dance with the Sword Stance and the Rock Polish. That's like a pretty good setup mon. It sucks that you're attacking with like Rock Ground is not as good as it used to be. But you can easily power through defensive teams and easily outspeed fast teams. It's like you just pick the right boosting move based on the scenario. Yachi's a lot more popular in doubles, right? And in VGC and whatnot. It's a lot less detrimental to run an item like that in doubles because doubles is faster. Leftovers doesn't do as much. Choice Scarf is more annoying because switching out is more annoying. So Yachi probably a pretty good item for Landorus in doubles. Dorai is a very good Hugo. I think you can get an EX Lariat there. You don't see it that often. Nice. And you get anti-air clap mid-screen like that. You might even be able to get a regular Lariat. Hugo's Lariat is pretty hard to land, honestly. I feel like there are a lot of special moves in this game where they didn't put a whole lot of thought into it. Q. It's honestly really hard to use non-EX versions of Lariat. Get that taunt. I don't like giving up that screen position. I feel like that's going to hurt him in the long run. There's two. Could have Lariated that. Lariat does give you full screen presence, which is something Hugo desperately wishes he had. But it's not fast enough. If it was like Yun's dash punch, it would be a really good move. Oh, there's all three taunts. And it looks like he's winning too. So Takahashi has a better idea of how to play this than I do. That was nice. Could have been an SPD. Could have even been a super. It takes a lot of skill. That can be red parried. Oro can just punish that. Oro doesn't even need to parry it. It takes a lot of skill to be able to take a random parry and spin up a 720. You don't have that much time after a parry to spin up a 720. Even doing that is like an essential Hugo skill, and it's kind of hard to do. It's one of the reasons I always run. That was a fourth taunt. What are you doing? Taunts filled meter, I guess, but like he already had full bar. That was either a mistake or showmanship. Not showmanship. What do you call that? You know. You know. Bragging. That was nice. That was very well placed. That was like immaculately spaced and immaculately timed. Oh no. Yeah, don't back up round start as you go. Again, in this matchup especially. But like, come on. Here you go, move in. Ah, all three taunts. 12 has, 12. Q has almost double Hugo's health right now. More like 1.5 times. Did that really work? Oh, I got all excited. Hugo wasn't ready. Kind of salvaged it. The thing he went for wasn't even a combo. Hugo's damage is pretty high, so it still looks okay, but like, fuck. I want him to land a super 1 just so you can see how much health Q has, because it's a fuck ton. That's a 4th taunt again. Now I'm pretty sure it wasn't a mistake. Show me the 720. Oh, that was it. He could have grabbed the landing frames. Anti-air parry can it can give you a guaranteed 720, but it's kind of precise to time and execute. And you also have to be aware of your opponent's 2-hit air attacks, like Yun air tar combo, shit like that. That was nice. Full screen presence is super important versus Q, which is one of the reasons Makoto absolutely shits on him. He could have gotten another taunt if he was greedy. I like that he didn't. There it is. That was well timed. Ugh. Even on parry, that's generally safe. It depends on the air normal. It's not a very good anti-air though. He just lost to it, Alex Jump Fierce, which admittedly is a pretty good air normal. Alex Jump Fierce is like one of Alex's best qualities. Alex's absolute best qualities probably is damage. His stun. Those two, or the combination of them. Alex is mediocre in most other regards. Low block the whole thing. Subtle error. Huh? He missed the cancel. You can link it. You don't even need to... He didn't even go for a punish. He just went for a taunt. You can get a punish and then get a taunt. I don't know what the fuck he was thinking. That was terrible. That was a really bad decision. Ooh, very interesting cancel. That's kill. Even with the fat ass health he has. There it is. Look at that. Alex combos. That was pretty nice. Close medium kick whiffed. Poor Q. It's not like it was going to be a punish. Ooh, got him real high. You can land it super if you get a hit like that, but you need to be basically buffering it midair, which a lot of people aren't always buffering supers. Crouch short, stay in jab, Street Fighter 5. Doesn't work in this game. Nice combo! Good reaction. Oh my goodness, this Alex is super good. That catches parries, but it won't be something invincible. That's one of the better invincible reversals. Honestly, it's one of the best invincible reversals. This is... Oh my god. The random dash punch is really hard to parry on reaction. This is like a bad situation for Alex. He needs to push off. Oh my god! That was so sick! That was a miracle. Fucking flash chop the incoming dash punch. That actually needed a miracle to work. Arika. Towards strong is a pretty good normal versus twins, and it also anti-air dive kicks, but it just failed to anti-air dive kick right there. The thing about twins is that even if you have shit that works against them, it doesn't always work against them. This hurts. Alex does not like this matchup. I think you can get... No, maybe not. On some characters you can get a bigger follow-up than that if you're in the corner. I don't know if Alex is one of them. On some characters you can get like stand medium kick, light shoulder into dash punch. Looks like a Street Fighter 4 combo. He went for the reset, and he got it. Honestly, like, the reset's pretty good. Alex does have a reversal that's okay. It's a Super 2. He didn't have it there. But it is important to be mindful of that because that does have true full body invincibility, which is one of its only good qualities. That's really gay. Just do an easy combo. What are you doing? Yeah, there you go. What the fuck? How'd he drop that? Why didn't he just do all medium shoulders? That was going to kill. There was like no way he could possibly do that combo that it wouldn't kill. All medium shoulders is what they probably intended when they made Genei-jin. Like, oh yeah, this move isn't broken. Look, this combo isn't even that strong. But they like didn't realize like how like they didn't think about like palms and fucking towards medium kicks and shit. Or dare I say it, Kara palms. Oh, one of the shitty things about Alex Super 2 is that even if you get it as a reversal, if it doesn't hit, if the opponent's too far away, it won't connect properly, and then it's unsafe on hit. That's like a max dizzy combo. I think he was just going for max damage, because I think it's max damage too, but you normally don't end like that. Normally you just end with regular ass headbutt. That was like a really unusual thing to do. This Urian's really moving. Yeah, you just literally do medium shoulder over and over. It's like really easy. It's like the Ganesian combo for people who don't know how to do Ganesian combos. Even if you don't know what the fuck you're doing, you can still do one. Oof. They didn't fully anticipate how ridiculously easy it is to open people up with Ganesian. Command grab was a mistake. They didn't fully anticipate how ridiculously hard it is to counter poke Yun's normals when in Ganesian. You literally, like, his buttons just out, they don't even trade, they just out-prioritize yours. And they didn't anticipate how high the damage of your juggles when in Ganesian. Ganesian just ended up having way too high of a ceiling and way too much potential that it was inevitable that someone would find something really stupid in it. The biggest crime of Ganesian is that a lot of his enders... Wow, nice. That's safe, I think. But you can red parry it. The biggest crime of Ganesian is a lot of the enders build back like a third of the Ganesian meter. Or even half, depending on context. Ugh, that was an unblockable. It was a really awkward one. Looked like that can juggle like 5 hits. He could have died there. That'd have been stunned if he even got one more. Oh, that could have stunned too. There are a bunch of drops there. This matchup is really cool. It's probably 5-5. It's one of the most interesting matchups in the game. There's a ton of neat stuff both characters can do, like exclusive stuff on the opponents. Necro gets lots of cool juggles on Urian, and Urian gets lots of fun stuff on Necro. And they zone each other in a really interesting way. Like, the footsies look really bizarre and awesome. I would say this is like top 3 third strike matchups. I would say Aura versus Urian is also top 3. Urian is involved in cool matchups. Urian is just cool in general. Oh, that could have been super. What the fuck? Why is he saving it? What on earth could he possibly be thinking? He could have got both supers if he wanted them. There it is. He should do the other one. Yo! Aw, damn it. He missed it. That's a tight juggle. That was really smart that he went for that, though. A lot of people don't know you can do that. This guy has character mastery. A lot of people don't know you can do that, and a lot of people don't know the characters you can do it on. To be honest, I don't know the characters you can do it on. But a lot of people don't go for it when I see that it would work. That's safe on parry. Necro just tried to do something else. If it's parried that high, he can... Oh, very nice. The drill is... It hits really far apart on block, and it's safe, but if you parry it, it's really quick. Nice block. This Necro's pretty nice. This gets a juggle. Oh, he missed the jab. This is almost done. Necro is super scary when he corners you. Thankfully, that doesn't happen often. Necro is honestly like actually good when you're cornered. When he corners the opponent. Ken can probably reversal Shifu that, right? I don't actually know. Very nice. Ken can reversal Shifu a lot of shit. Ooh, you never see the confirmant to show you can. That was cool. Electric snake. It took me literally years to realize he was speaking English. That little jump drill, that can land on the front or back. It's kind of hard to react to. It's kind of like an ambiguous roll in KOF. Nice. That combo's on crouching opponents, which Ken was right there. Nice. That was Ken doing jump and parry. But he had to do something once he landed. And Necro just hit a button as soon as he landed. That's a very common situation in third strike. Ken DP into super is almost always a bad idea, but if you are just missing out on the kill, a super cancel can get you an extra 2 hits. Ken did 2 parries there. on the drill, but only one hit because of the arc. Ken's doing super good to not get thrown in the corner. And to avoid the corner in general. This matchup is bad, honestly. There it is. This is going to do a fuck ton. Oh my god, Necro's so scary. Necro is really intimidating when you're cornered. Oh, the characters where Necro can get hard hammer hook into 5 hits of hard electricity. That combo does so much fucking damage and it's meterless. Necro has kind of a hard time using EX at all. He only has 2 EX moves. 3. Wow. And all of them are a little mediocre. But Necro has good supers, so whatever. Necro Super 1 and Super 3 are both like 2 of the better supers in the game. Necro's taunt increases his damage and maybe his stun. It's one of the better taunts. But it's hard to get out in footsies, so you basically just do it whenever you get a dizzy. So it's kind of like Akuma's taunt, I guess. Or Makoto's. Very nice. I missed it. Oof. I think he wasn't in a good position after the way that dive kick hit. Very nice. Very nice. It has up to 6 elbows. Yum! This is gonna kill. Yum! Necro's hard hammer hook. Spinning hook, whatever that move is called. It's basically impossible to use in footsies. It's really slow and it's unsafe on block. But the thing about it is that Necro has really high dizzy output, and that move sets up like other combos for him. He basically doesn't have jump ins because of how ridiculous his fucking jump is. So they kind of gave him hard hammer hook as a substitute for jump ins. It does approximately jump in damage, and it sets up his like close medium normals that he can then cancel into other stuff. This is dizzy, I think. Not quite. This Necro actually is super legit. I wonder if his name Victor is based on oh, this could kill. No quick stand. There couldn't have been a quick stand. That was just bad from Oro. That was just not the right combo. I was thinking that looked really whack, and I was trying to figure out what he did wrong, and the answer was everything. That was just like not a good way to get him into it. This is an easy matchup for Oro. I would say easy, but it's like 6.5, 3.5. That would, Necro can still win. You still have to play carefully. But it's definitely in Oro's favor. What was I saying? Oh yeah, but Necro gets his full combos after hard hammer hook. So it's basically like just a post-dizzy thing. That was meaty as fuck. He must have been able to link clip back medium kick after that, or like something. This is deadly. This is super deadly. Yeah, there was like no way out of that. Necro should have quick stood, but even then he was in a terrible situation. He had to do like super jump drill or something like that to get out. And that was pretty much guaranteeing that Oro was going to anti-air him. But at least he wouldn't have killed him. Empty jump throw. This could kill. There was the super jump. Very nice. Yum. Yum, yum, yum. 50-50. He got the correct block. Or I can do a low or a universal overhead there. And then he can combo out of it with close medium punch. This Oro's almost stunned. That stun isn't going to go down. Alright, it went down. He's probably going to die before he gets dizzy. What the fuck? It wasn't in time. Should have super jumped. Terrible decision to jump there. Oh my god! They didn't interact. I feel like that Necro was better, but that Oro won. I blame Oro for being strong. Oof. Double up? No double upper. You might need a Kara even on corners on Oro, but I don't think so. That didn't kill. Yeah. Oro had a lot of pressure on him to wake up parrying there. Meaty throw was going to beat wake up parry, and it was reasonably safe even if Oro took the throw. You don't need to win immediately. That's like the main thing about like fucking Street Fighter 3 that's really important to learn. You don't need to win immediately. Oof. That does a lot of damage to Oro's footsies. That EX or Tatsu. Does a lot of damage to hit, but like it fucking really hurts Oro's ability to jump around. This matchup is probably close to fair. I think Ken wins it a bit. Ooh. Nice confirm. That was a fucking wake up dash. What the fuck? It's bad. What the fuck was he thinking? Wake up dash is bad always. Even wake up back dash. Depends on your opponent's Oki time. I kind of like this. Yeah. It didn't work out for him, but like that's not bad use of meter. I'd do another one, honestly. Just throw a fireball and then throw a super and then watch what Ken does. Alright, he got it. He didn't need to fuck around with that. Oro, I like Super 2 a lot in this matchup. One, because the unblockable is really good in every matchup. But two, having a lot of EX lets Oro compete more fairly with Ken and footsies, which is the biggest area where he's held back. So like putting supers on the screen really helps you control screen position even when they don't work out. And it also really helps you throw a lot of EX fireballs, which also help control screen position even when they don't work out. Being able to control screen position ends up being really important for the amount of damage you take and the amount of damage you deal. It seems like it wouldn't be, but it is. In a game where characters move around so easily. Like this isn't Street Fighter 2. That was nice. This is a difficult situation for Ken. That was a good block. It wasn't that difficult. Oh, nice. Or had a better way to do that than what he did, but that was still kind of okay. He had to do the Kuroda setup after the instant air. That was like the correct way to play it. Nice. Good low parry. Oro's best low parry follow-up is almost always command grab, but a lot of people aren't ready to do that in the moment, so they just do a poke. That's kind of okay. He should use all his meter. He should throw fireballs and throw supers. Like, what the fuck? Like, just do a super. Do a super. Fireball super. Okay. He had a lot of meter, and it's very difficult to dodge any kind of chip. Oro has 3 different angles where he can throw the super, and they all have different ways around them. Ken can EX Tatsu over a super, but like Oro, if he's expecting that, can just wait and watch and then punish it. And if Ken parries the super, Oro can like suddenly get in there and do like EX Stomp or like dash in and like throw or like fucking a lot of shit. It's a difficult situation. Oro's really good at chipping people out. Nice, good combo. Good at chipping people out with Super 2 and Super 3. Not really in raw. Oro's kind of bad at chipping characters out raw. Tor's Strong is a good poke in this matchup. There it is. I was about to say he's not really using it enough. Or Hugo can't poke it, and he gets pushed out quite a lot by it max range. Super? Yeah. I like the way this guy's playing. Nice parries. Sora's gameplay style is making more and more sense the more I watch him. It's still not quite. I don't quite agree with a lot of his decisions. But it looks pretty good. He's been real safe. There's a matchup where you don't need to win immediately. There's no hurry. Just don't die. Don't use super. See, that could have been a super. Jump and stomp would have been better. Or jump in fierce or something. He could win it. He could throw a super at any time to just immediately win. Hugo has no good way out of that. Hugo can't jump over like a super pretty much at all. He's just been real greedy with this meter, which is understandable because he was up a decent amount. I would have burned a super, honestly, if it was me. Okay. Very nice. I kind of want the... Yeah, there we go. I was about to say he should pursue a dizzy. That was a badly timed jump hard kick, but otherwise pretty smart. You retain... You keep healing stun even if you're blocking in this game. Which is good, but stun recovers so slowly. Throw the super. Goddamn, you got 3 basically. Yeah, there we go. That was like the worst time to do it. Should have canceled it from a fireball. Yeah, that. See that? That scenario is really hard for Hugo. It's really hard for a lot of characters. I would have done another super. I would have had 2. You can put multiple supers on the screen at once, Azora. Alright, what's he got here? Still picking super 2. He's one of the new crowd. I don't like this. This is... Aura should go in early on. Aura doesn't build meter very well at all, and Chun-Li is very deadly once she gets a bar. Do not hang back. Do not do this. Do not let Chun-Li whiff. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is terrible. It's not that he's playing terrible. He's just in a really terrible situation. Like, Chun-Li often goes this way. Yeah, this is like a round that's going to be hard to salvage unless you can get a good close strong, which is very possible. Chun-Li should do everything in her power to just prevent that, though. That was actually... That could have been parried into a close strong. Somewhat deadly. GG. And he's got another super stocked. This is bad. This is super bad. This is really, really bad. It'll be very difficult for Aura to win. Super. Immediate super. Yeah. Got it. Oh, he still got the quick stand. That's a 1-frame quick stand. It's not 1 frame, it's like up there. You can't, your inputs are ignored during the super freeze. So you need to, and the super freeze is like 1 frame before where you're supposed to quick stand. So it's really hard to quick stand out of that setup, and if you don't quick stand, Aura can get an unblockable on you. It's a nice little setup he has off of a forward throw. Ugh, that whiff throw. He doesn't have that much time, even if he gets the unblockable going. Alright, that was good. Oh, this is super good. This is actually okay now. He's got a real good shot of winning this. There it is. Or I can turtle Chun-Li out. As long as he's got a life lead and there's not much time left. Or I can hold on to a life lead pretty well even in this matchup. Super? Yep. Missed the quick stand. That hurt him a lot. This is really bad for Chun-Li because this is a 50-50. He went for the reset and it worked. What the fuck was that? Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Immaculate play at the end. I've never seen that close medium kick juggle to super. I usually see the crouch fierce. The crouch fierce is a lot better in my opinion. But close medium kick might be more consistent. Because crouch fierce can fall out. Necro. Konitan. This guy's really good. This is a good Necro player. Necro's footsies are better than Aura's, I feel. But Aura wins in like 20 other areas in this matchup. Once Aura gets a super, his footsies go like crazy better than Necro's. Oh, he went for style. He could have won just there. He actually could have won there. With just unblockables. Quick stand. Failed it. Oh, that was a good jump though. Back dashed into the super. Fuck. What's Konitan? What's he doing? Look at this walk. Things get... Necro's okay at controlling this guy, especially if he's running Super 1, which I feel like is probably the better Super in this matchup. Yeah, I really like Super 1 over Super 3. Super 3, it's really hard to dizzy Aura. Like, yeah, you more oftentimes have a Super when you need one, which is nice. But Super 1 helps you, like, anti-air. And Super 3, dizzy doesn't matter at all. I feel like Super 1's a lot better. Here. Oh, but Necro can actually control this guy fairly well between low strong, back fierce, and electricity, and Super 1. Like, all of those are reasonably good anti-airs against Aura's jumps, which makes it kind of annoying to jump around. And if you're stuck to the ground, Necro can compete with you in footsies. If you can jump, he can't, but, you know, he's got tools to make you stop jumping that he can just use from reaction. Nice. That was a punish, but he didn't have much better. He should have done have circle forward kick, I think. Probably the best way to punish it. Or like a super, but I don't think he had a super. Ouch! Aura's got basically full meter too. This is going to be really hard round 3 for Necro. That amount of meter is hard to ignore. Meter basically equals wins in this matchup for Aura. The more meter you have, the more free it is. He needs literally one connect, and the one connect could be a throw. There it is. This should kill. Oh, he wasn't ready for that? That was obvious as fuck. He should have waited for the drill. He could have parried that and gotten exactly what he just went for. God, that was like Necro's one escape and he wasn't ready for it. Oh, he might pay for that a lot. It looks like he's paying for that a lot. Hey, you have to parry the other way after you cross over Necro's head, which makes parrying that really annoying and unreliable. Basically makes it a near perfect anti-air. That could have been staying strong. Alright, Aura can still win this, sadly. He needs to throw a fireball. See, that was a bad jump. No. Okay. He had to do like a medium kick or something there. It was shit. It was a bad situation for Aura. He shouldn't have jumped in. He put himself in a situation where he had to make a really crazy execution kind of thing to win. Or not even to win, but to like not lose. That was a good body splash. This matchup is probably pretty heavily in Necro's favor. I would estimate 6.5, 3.5. Maybe even 7-3. I don't think it's 7-3. But it's really annoying for Hugo to move. So we got Super 1 Necro now, which pretty much functions exactly the same way as Oro. Stops Hugo from jumping. He could have done it right there if he wanted to. YSP is somewhat good at parrying that, but you need to be perfect at parrying it to actually get a punish. We'll probably see that happen at some point this round. Here we go. YSP likes going for that. He tests his opponent's electricity a lot. If he can actually make it through and land, he can super the electricity. So it's like he's shooting for a really cool, neat punish. But Necro can just super cancel any of these hits, which makes it really hard to parry. Because you have to parry the other way. Necro always passes under you when he supers like that. When you're parrying his electricity. It's such a shit scenario. He like shouldn't jump in. And it's only due to like cockiness and showmanship. No, what do you call that? Trying to show off. He can't even. That was good meter anyway. I was gonna say he can't even win in time. No, it's not even that. A lot of these aren't even that close to full parries because Necro can just super if Hugo's getting too close, and Hugo has to like basically predict what hit is gonna be supered and parry the other way. He can parry the other way after the freeze, but it's a really fast super, so it's really hard to do. That was deeper, so he had to parry faster. That was weird. He wasn't constantly falling into it. He was actually always in it. He could have supered right there. I don't blame him for not being ready. I think I've seen him do the full parry once, including the super. Go use it normals. This is how he should be playing. Oh, and he jumps. Quote, basically a true anti-air, end quote. It's not like Hugo can't compete on the ground. That's the thing. At least it doesn't do much damage when he passes under you. That was well played by the Necro. That's a Yun. Yun is okay for, oh no. Wait a sec. It's who's after Koni 10 who matters. This is Yakun. Yakun is one of the best Yuns, honestly. Yakun is unmistakably extremely good. It's always nice to be able to watch him. Huh. Wake up forward parry is like, meaty forward parry is like, the only reason you would ever do that is to catch that exact thing that he caught, and yet he wasn't ready for the punish. Whew, that might be a punish. Yun's, Ganesian shoulder's pretty fast. Ugh. That gang back there. I always love that about this dude. They're so cool. Both twins are cool as fuck. Alright, this should kill, or very close to it. It killed. Anti-electricity is good in any matchup, but it's hard to use against Yun because of dive kicks. It's not like dive kick loses, beats electricity. Dive kick still loses to it. It's just that Yun can hit you unexpectedly fast, or from a distance that you weren't anticipating. Or he can like do a short dive kick to bait it, and then like low medium kick you or something, because it's fairly easy to counter poke electricity with low. It's not so good on the ground. Maybe. That's probably true. Yun has like the 3 best supers in the game. Not counting Aegis. Yun's 3 supers are fucking all fantastic. If you discounted supers, Yang would probably be a smidge better. Because Yang is held back somewhat by his supers. Say Enbu is kind of character specific, and Super 2 is extremely, like, it's very average. It's kind of a bad super. I don't even know if it's invincible at all. Doesn't do that much damage in juggles. Ooh, wow. Interesting pickup. And he got a ton of damage off of it. Wait, timeout. Timeout, dude. That's not okay. Like, that is not okay. Let's look at that again. There. That health. Jesus. Jesus. That was like half her health bar. A little bit over. That's not okay. Fuck Yun. Poor Ibuki. Ibuki's got the second lowest health in the game, I think. Or maybe it is the lowest. No, it's the second. Akuma's the lowest. And then I think Ibuki, and then twins. It's easy to discount twins as being broken at everything, but man, when you hit them, they bleed. They really bleed. So let me look at that weapon in a second. So, 4 minutes left of this video. That's an interesting... Twins have this weird thing where they like move backward a little bit during their neutral super jump. Twins have an extremely unusual super jump. Oh, that was command grab. There's some trick to Ibuki's core circle forward kick that makes it real shit, but I don't remember what it is. I think it's that she takes double damage if she sit out of it. There's some real annoying thing about it. It's like a special clause they had to program because counter hits don't even exist. That doesn't combo. It might combo on crouching opponents. Didn't even chip. That could have been a parry. She would have been in a good situation if she parried. Even if you parry shoulder, even if Yun cancels and take an A which is his only cancel, you can still punish it. And your punish will actually run out Ganejin if he goes for the Ganejin cancel. So basically parrying a shoulder is a super, super good scenario if you're ever in it. Amazing. Yakun versus Tominaga is a pretty high profile match. Ibuki twins Akuma. Ibuki's above twins, huh? Wow. I don't know who's next. Everyone else has like low average health, I think. I don't think there's another low health character. Maybe 12. I think 12's 11, 20. I think 12 is the same health as like Aura and Chun-Li and characters like those. which is the low average. Like the equivalent of 950. Ooh. Ugh. There's a higher health disparity in this game than there is in Street Fighter 4. Akuma basically has the equivalent of 750 health in Street Fighter 4 terms. I want Makoto too, dude. I'm holding out for more third strike characters. Third strike characters would fit nicely in Street Fighter 5's engine. 12 is 1050. That's pretty low. That's better, but that's still pretty low. So he is below average. That's fair. I mean, it's not, because 12 sucks. But, like, I understand what they were going for. Low health suits his playstyle. Match. I think. The names are mislabeled. Ooh, dead. The appropriate combo into Super 1 does about 75% of Akuma's health. A combo like Karakusa, Stand Fierce, Dash Punch Super 1. It's like 70 some percent. It's like quite a lot. After a successful dash punch, you're in the perfect position to Karakusa again. Nice, meaty. I think it's a one frame link normally. I think that's it. We done? Yeah. Alright, where's that? Web him. Weave him.